Hello everyone, this is Jasmine here again with another ASMR video, and I am going to start off like everyone and just every single one I do start off with a candle, which is it's a small version that obviously I've made again of the vanilla caramel scent. So let's just light the candle and get started, shall we? This time I didn't burn myself. Success. Okay. Now I did say that I would do a makeup video, which is exactly what I'm going to do. Just showing off my makeup. I think that is a nice sound. This is obviously a up case. It's got the house on the back there, floating away. I got this from Hot Topic, which, if you know anything, because I live in Australia, shipping is a nightmare to get anything from Hot Topic. So I've only ever ordered from there once, even though I love so many things on the Hot Topic website. I'm only ever a window shopper. I don't really buy many things from them, just because the shipping from here to there is horrible. I'd love to just go over to America and buy a bunch of stuff from Hot Topic and bring it back over. But I assume shipping me over there would cost a hell of a lot more. But then it'd be the trip, you know? Okay, so this is my lipstick makeup bag. This is all just my lipsticks, lip liners, all that stuff, which is my favourite part. But it's the part that wears off first, which is so unfortunate. Alright, let's grab one. I'll do some rummaging because I love this sound. I don't know if anybody else is a fan, but no, I absolutely adore it. And I think I found something. Yes. This is actually one I bought from Hot Topic as well when I bought the case. I was just doing it to get the discount. Spend this much and you get 25% off or something. So I added this on. It's got a black lip liner, which is obviously not something I'd probably go for all the time, but I do love a dramatic look. And it has like a purpley red like lip colour pencil to fill it in with, so you get like a gradient of black to red, which I absolutely love. Very, very my style when I'm dressed up. I like dark colours, especially I got this forever ago. So obviously my style, I don't really wear makeup much, but when I do, I like to make it obvious as hell. I don't know why I'm like that, but yeah, I just put a hole trying to do lid sounds then, so I don't think I'm going to do that again. Not too bad. Let's see if I've got any lip glosses in here. I'm sure I do. This is one, I don't know even where this is, where I bought this from. Oh, and the cap. Clearly, the glue on that did not work out well. I know sometimes with the lip gloss sounds, when they do this, sometimes they're really good and other times they're not, and I don't know which ones I prefer. Like, sometimes it sounds really good, but it's hard to tell, is this cool lipstick. Oh, that one is absolutely trashed. Go in. Let's go for this one, which is a brownie nude colour, which does, I mean, when you do a really out there eye look, I generally go for something way less on the lips so the eyes stand out. So with that other black liner and red lipstick, I'd probably do something just like a plain smoky eye, but if I'm doing something like really colourful for my eyes, I'd choose the brown because I want the eyes to be the star of the show. I would put my makeup on, I would put it on for you, but I don't have makeup wipes with me to take it off, so. This is actually a really nice sound. Trying to get it closer to the mic for you guys. I will have to do these nails sometime. Go for this one. This one's like a really hot pink. It obviously on camera it actually does not, I don't think it shows how bright it is because it is actually very bright. That one's nice. Okay, now I think I'll finish with the lip products. This, I think, is my face products. I don't remember. I don't put makeup on that often. Oh, it is a mess. Something has broke in here. I'm not going to deal with that right now. So I'm just going to play with the bag and the zipper. Heavily concentrating. Don't know why there's something already in there broken and got glitter everywhere. Okay. Got two of these little ones which I'll show you. I think they're really cute. It's a sun. And obviously the other one is a sun as well. But one's a zipper bag and one's a little pouch. And I think they're adorable. These are my face products. Here we are. This is a primer, which is almost empty. Ooh, that's nice. It's like a harsh sound, and then it's like soft plastic. I like that. I like the transition. Okay, there's that one. There's just a Invisible Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder, which is just a clear setting powder. You can see the other puff is actually, I put it in the container just to make life easier. Trying to get better with the eye contact. Trying to hold it a bit further away because this actually is pretty loud to tap on. Okay, and then I have a trio, which is highlight, I think it's contour, yeah. Highlight, contour, and blush. I really do like the blush in this one. This is, I am horrible at tracing, forgive me. Kate by Rimmel, which is a popular makeup brand in Australia. I don't know if it's popular everywhere else, obviously. I haven't been everywhere else, so you tell me. And it has a little face on the back telling you where to highlight, where to blush, where to contour. I just do the whole, like, the shit. Well, not the shit way of doing it, but the only way I know how, the amateur way, because I am not a makeup guru, so I just do it the way I've learned, and I think I look good in the end. Alrighty. Then there is foundation. Oh, that's a very dull sound until you get like real close. This is Fit Me by Maybelline. And I know Maybelline is everywhere, because everyone should know the slogan. Maybe it's me, maybe it's Maybelline. I think everyone and their sister knows that. Then we've got a bronzer here, which is actually loose from its bottom. It needs to be glued back down. This is another Maybelline product. It's a bronzer, which, I mean, I'm pretty pale. I do need help in that area. I just do the three, you know, the three technique with bronzer. I do think some people put on way too much bronzer. And also sometimes if I do use bronzer, I don't use contour, because I feel like enough bronzer can do the same thing. But yeah, bronzer has more of a shine, where contour has more of a dull quality to like give you those fake shadows and make you look cold, you know. Where with me, that's never going to really be my look. Like, I have chubby cheeks, so it doesn't really work for me. And I have another primer in here, which is just some off-brand crap, I don't know, but it works well. Oh, I like the lid sound of this. Hope you're enjoying. So I don't know why I'm not being as talkative in this one. I'm just got nothing much to say. Yeah, all this makeup is probably way past its use by date, but I still use it anyway because when I do use it, I don't use it frequently enough to give myself a breakout, so never been a problem for me. So I just use it until it's empty. Unless it starts to smell funky, then it's like, no, that's got to be binned. So it's actually really loud for fabric scratching. If it sounds loud to me, it might not sound loud to you. I don't know. Okay, and then I think this is eye products. Although I've lost my eye primer, so I've just been using concealer. There's a lipstick in there that wasn't meant to be in there. Put that in its right container. Bag, not container. So I have two eyeliners. One's a liquid and one's a pen. And then I've got two mascaras. Okay, so I'll go for a mascara first. This is Maybelline Real Impact by Great Lash, which I think it does do a really nice job. Does not make many sounds, and I know you're not meant to do the same thing that you do with the lip gloss. You're not meant to do that with mascara, otherwise it can clump, and I'm not about to have that. Far too expensive. Like, I think that was $16 for mascara, which, why? For why? Extra Long Lash by Rimmel. See, it's a bit like its bristles are way finer. So it actually does give you more of a defined look. It's not giving very defined sounds at the minute, but it does look good. Okay, and then there's this little eyeliner in here, which I think is tried out, but the packaging is too cute to throw away. And then there's this, which is my absolute favourite eyeliner. I am absolutely horrible with doing my eyeliner because I get so twitchy with my eyes and my hands. Anything near my eye, I get all like weird and twitchy. Like, I'm fine doing the eyeshadow and everything like that, the mascara, 50-50 on, but the eyeliner is like, oh my god, it's make or break, and I feel like I get so stressed that I'm so worried I'm gonna screw it up that I get into my own head about it. Okay, then I have, might as well show you this. It's a setting spray, which I have only ever used once because it's new. I never used setting spray before, and then I'm like, I had to go to a wedding, so I'm like, oh well, I want to last all day. I don't want to have my makeup melting off, so I got the setting spray, and it did work a treat. You know what? I'll just spray it just because I like the sounds. And it smells nice. Okay. Here we have an old palette. was very young, and I still have it because eyeshadow doesn't really have an expiration date. Not really. I mean, it's powder. So over the years, it does get a bit more powdery and you get more fallout, but I use it anyway. Still as pigmented as ever, so. I got this from Coastal Scents, which I think has since gone out of business because I got it online. I got it because I wanted all the colours. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna soak it in a makeup. I'm gonna do it all the time, and then I just that didn't happen. Otherwise, even one of these eyeshadows might be hitting pan, and not one. I will show you the colours. Okay. There's this one, which has your whites and one of them needs to be re-glued. It just fell out onto me just now, but that's fine. But you have all your whites, your yellows, oranges, pinks, a couple of reds, a lot of your neutrals like your browns and greys and things like that. I think there's like some purpley reds down here. And I have loved using all of these because I'm pretty sure I have used every single colour at least once. That's a nice sound. And a lot of these, as you can tell, are shimmers. There's not many mattes, which I don't really like mattes anyway. I prefer shimmers. So, and then there's this one, which has more of your all-around colours. It has some golds, some purples, some pinks, some blues and greens, more browns over here, some more yellows, some more purpley pinks, some more blues, some more neutrals. It gets me how they didn't have them all like colour coordinated. That kind of irks me a little, but they all work wonderfully. I'd swatch them all for you, but then I'd have no room left on my skin because there are so many colours. And now this one is all about your greens and your blues. So like if you wanted to do like a pretty mermaidy type look, I'd definitely go for this one because it has your silvers in there too and all those nice pretty colours in there. Or if you wanted to do like poison ivy for Halloween, that would definitely be over here, this whole section. Which I actually do want to do poison ivy hopefully this year for Halloween. She's one of my favourites. I absolutely love her. I love the Gotham City Sirens, the whole three, Catwoman, Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. And unlike most people, I ship Poison Ivy and Harley Quinn because the Joker is a fucking asshole. So he can go away. And in the comics, because I have read a few, Poison Ivy just treats her so lovely. And, I mean, goals. Going from abusive asshole to sweet woman who will take care of you, and the way she threatened Joker, oh, that was glorious. So, yeah, I definitely ship them together. But I'd love to do a Harley Quinn look as well. Maybe I'll just do do all three. I'll just dress up as all three and Photoshop them all together, and I'll be all the Gotham City Sirens. Because that would be actually awesome to me. Because I'm, again, a huge dog. So that would be heaps fun for me. Because I am a straight woman, so I don't have a Harley Quinn to dress up with me. I mean, I could get my best friend to do it, but I don't think she'd be comfortable wearing the Harley Quinn outfit you guys are comfortable with. She'd probably want to wear the one-piece one with the hat, if I had to guess. I haven't asked, so I could be wrong. There. But also, Halloween in Australia can get hot as hell. So all the cool costumes you guys can wear in America when it's Halloween, I'm so envious. It's like, man, I'd love to wear a 7-layer corset dress and look like a Disney princess, but no way in hell am I doing that when it's 38 degrees. That's just not happening. I would die. And if you are an American, 38 degrees to Fahrenheit, look that up. You'd be like, oh yeah, no wonder she's sweating. See, I freshly washed my brushes, but I failed to put them away back in their case because, I mean, obviously that would make too much sense to be doing that. And these are all Coastal Scents brushes as well, as you can see. Ooh, I think that sounds nice, them all rustling together. So I'll put them away with you guys, I guess. See, I have the case for them. Oh, I folded it wrong. I have a case for it. Coastal Scents, because that's where I got the brushes and the big palette at the same time. So. This brush here, I don't know if you can hear it. I don't know if mic brushing works on these ones. If it doesn't, and it just looks like me being stupid, well, I mean, why not? Wouldn't be the first time I've looked foolish. Okay, so there's the big fluffy brush. The one you kind of use to get rid of your baking job when you bake. Which I think that's funny. And this is, I'd say, probably a foundation brush. I'm no expert here. I am the furthest thing. So, if I'm wrong, once again, apologies. I'm gonna have to look at that footage back and see if the sound is actually good on these. I hope it is for your guys' sake. And this short stout brush, I honestly, no idea. No idea. Is this the foundation brush? I've got no idea. If anyone has a clue, feel free to tell me. Feel free. This actually might be the foundation brush because the bristles are like, I don't know, shorter and fatter, so it might hold the product and make it easier to like blend on the face, maybe. I don't know. Then there's this brush, which because of the angle of it makes me think that it's probably a bronzer brush, you know, to get around. Well, that's how I use it anyway. If I'm wrong, once again, I don't care. I'll continue to use it how I use it. Even if it's the wrong way, it works for me, so yeah. Okay. And there's these one. Then there's this one, which I do not know. I've used it to paint my face because I went Halloween one year as Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. It's my favourite Halloween movie. I watch it every Halloween. It's my tradition. And the blue face paint stained her up real good because I have washed it many times since then. Because it was like 3 Halloweens ago. And I've washed it many times, but no, it doesn't come out. Then there's this one, which I can't hazard a guess. Is it to like, I do not know. Conceal up here? Get your eyebrows? I don't know. Like conceal under the eyebrows to, you know, make them sharp. I don't know. Once again, oh my god, I switched it. The camera is on this side now. And still I can't make good eye contact. I don't know why. It's so unfortunate. I'll get there. Just have patience. We all must start somewhere. And there's the highlighter brush, which, I mean, it's effective, but it's not my favourite for it. I actually have a different favourite for highlight, which is this one. I feel that it picks up the highlighter better, and it just dust it here, and you get it on the hair, and, you know, Cupid's bow, all that good stuff. I just feel it gets it better. For me anyway, when I'm trying to apply it with this flat little brush, I feel like it's doing absolutely nothing. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know why I feel that way. I just do. Okay. Let's rustle these brushes again because I love the sound it makes. And it's easier now that it's just the small brushes. And I've got 2 fluffy brushes, which I'm assuming this is for blending, but this also seems like a blending brush, so, you know, for different blending. Blend with this, blend with that. Then there's this one, which I would assume would be to do a halo eye, so you could cut the crease out and conceal, which I have seen people do halo eyes. Oh, piece of the wood just peeled off. I've seen people do them. I just have never had the guts to do that. I'm like, oh no, I'll destroy my entire makeup if I try a halo. That's what I'll do. And then got this little brush here, which I don't know. I don't know what you do with that. I really don't know. You guys tell me. I literally, some you can see I barely have touched because like there's no staining with colour. So it's like, oh, she's never used that, or she has used it very minimally. And then there is a small blending brush with which this, I'll put that one away because I'm no point showing it. This is my favourite brush. I use it every time, and I use it the most. Like I'll probably just dip into several colours while I'm doing my eyes just with that brush. And then this one I use to get like the corners, and like before you do your wing, I do that to get that sharp corner. It's not sharp, but like sharp with the eyeshadow before I go in with the eyeliner. Then there's just this one, which is good for packing on colour. It's really good for packing on colour. And there's this one, which is like, it's kind of like a, if you do want to cut crease, like when you do cut your crease, but you're all that's left over, all the others are dirty, I have to use you. This one I always use to do the inner highlight of my eyelid, like my eye look. I always do the inner corner highlight because I think that's just gorgeous. And this one I do actually use when I'm getting the inner corner eyeshadow, so I don't go too far over. And then these ones are both for eyeliner, I think, as you can tell. Oh, that actually sounds nice. Looks like I'm playing with chopsticks because they're so thin. I'll put them away. I think I'll tap on the case for a while. It is very nice. It has a little magnet. So I hope you guys like this one. I know normally I do a random assortment, and last one I just did a bunch of perfumes, and this time I just did a bunch of makeup. But it's like, why not have ones with a bit of a category to it, you know? Why not be a little different there? Because I do have a, you know, when you have a collection of things, may as well show it off. Well, not showing it off, I mean, these were pretty cheap, so it's not like I'm showing off a Jeffree Star palette, which pretty and all that, but don't know if I want to give a racist my money. Although he does do weirdly good ASMR. I've seen his little ASMR, like, shouldn't be ASMR, just like the Kardashians. It's like, how are you so good at this? And I think there's a science behind this, that the loudest people are so good at ASMR. Because I, in real life, in actuality, am so loud. I'm very loud. Ask anybody who's ever met me. They'd say she is so loud. We have to tell her to lower the volume. Which my sister has done on many an occasion. Which is weird, because she's loud too. And I never tell her not to be loud. I just deal with it. It's like, if I'm loud and you're loud, let's just be loud together. But yeah, in actuality, I think people who are just naturally loud in real life settings are very good at ASMR. I don't know why. I don't know what the science is, but I definitely believe it to be true. Well, that is the end for this video, and my candle has